Kublai punya pibarok ki baju pe ekini ki video na tek tutor Meghalaya balap penyai ndaka SCSTE mangai misa mori namanan menta hakan di video rungin ten biang kumno pan keng ye ki jing keng ki badai naka exercise 1.1 te hakan ni ka video ba menta ngin pe ya ka jingkeli ka baar ko ong kumno show that the relation R in the set of real numbers define as R is equal to A, B such that A is less than or equal to B square, is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. Kamu hakan ni ka jingkeli kila ayangi kumno kila ayangi a sets of real number. Ngatharai pia tip ki A kita ki real numbers Kamu kini ngi haban shimna ki A sets of real numbers. Haka video bagila adap ngi pe ki A set of integers. Handai mentang ngin pe shuna ki set of integers ngin pe na ki set of real numbers. Haka real numbers ki kentup langi ki natural numbers, ki whole numbers, set of integers, nang ta rational, nang ta irrational. Baro kini ki kentup hake set of real numbers. Kamu ladangi kenya kini ki jingkeng ngide banyo ya ka answer ka bandai hawe ki bandai hau real numbers. Kamu ki A ki number pangishim nang ne ngihaban shim na ki ngi haban shim na ka sets of real numbers te kane ka jingkeng kila batai yangi kumno ka relation ka de banlong kumno R is equal to A, B such that A is less than or equal to B square. Kamu ngi haban shim kumno A such that it's less than or equal to B square. Mentang no ipilada yahaban shim yahaban pe shoya ka reflexive kajing keling yahaban pen iba it's neither reflexive symmetric nor transitive mentangin pe shoya ka reflexive te hang ne kila ong lupai ni ba it's not reflexive it's not transitive it's not what symmetric kamu yahaban id ki examples te mentangi tip balada nga shim ya number lada nga shim ki number ki ba more than 1 kamu lada nga shim hang ni 2,2 dengan 2 less than or equal to 2 square. Kan dikata ya, it is true. 2 is less than or equal to 4. Kamu which is true. Kamu ya ki number kiba more than 1. Pitip 1, 2, 3 kide more than 1. Kamu lada ngasim ya uju number 2,2. Lada nga square ya utau number A less than or equal to B square. Kamu uni rasanya unhebe ya uni. Kamu which is true ya. Tanpa kandi ka jingkeng ngihaban perkhat bahanaman ngimde ban sim taki ki natural numbers. Ngihaban sim ki sets of real numbers. Kamu ngihaban perkhat ba baro ki numbers ki de ban long nawe set of real numbers. Kamu kande kalak ban de ne kalak ban nam de ladang sim na ki set of real numbers. Dia bentang hang ni ngala sim ki numbers more than 1. Mentakan JIU ladang sim ki numbers less than 1. Kamu ki kita kilak ban tho in terms of what? In terms of fraction. Menta ladang asim yaki number syukur dengan asim 1 by 2. Kamu kama 1 by 2 A, B, M, memang happen ship transitive. Kamu A, Kamu hang ni A less than or equal to A square. Menta 1 by 2 is less than or equal to 1 by 2 whole thing square. Menta 1 by 2, 1 by 2 nginyo kan no? 1 by 2 is less than or equal to what? 1 by 4. Pitharai 1 by 4 ne 1 by 2 ukam he OA ukam he 1 by 2 ya 1 by 4 which is not true ya. Kamu ladangi shimeki number less than 1 kani kanam long tumta kamu uni ubashani right hand side he ya way left hand side kamu 1 by 2 is what is greater than what is greater than 1 by 4 kamu kani nang ni is not true ya. Kamu ngimla apan ong makan kani reflexive ladangi shimeki number less than 1. Kamu kumdungi laban tho let A belongs to what? Set of real numbers ya. Kamu B naman haka reflexive kamu A un equal ya A ya. Kamu haja ka jang A ngan tho ya we ya B. Menta it implies what A is less than or equal to what? Nama hang ni kila define yang kumno A is less than or equal to B square. Tang ba ubi jong ni ula de way, ubi jong ni ula de way. Kamu A is less than or equal to A square, which is not true for any positive real number less than 1. Lada ki real numbers kide more than 1 kalak pandai true. Andre lada it is what? It is less than 1. It is not true. Te kapot ngila asyam examples kumno A is equal to 1 by 2. Ngiti ba 1 by 2 is less than or equal to 1 by 2 whole thing square. Dan ngila king part 1 by 2 is less than 1 by 4, which is not true. Number way 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by 4. Kamu therefore R is not reflexive. Mentah part ngila apik ba R is not reflexive. Kabasa ngin pe ke symmetric but transitive. Te mentah part ngin pe ke symmetric. Ken mau ba hak symmetric ngi haban shim kumno A, B. Kamu ngi haban shim R teliki real numbers ya. U A but U B. Kamu A, B belongs to a relation. Kamu kumno reverse of that B, A should belongs where B, A should belongs to the relation. Teman tahu ada ngashim examples. Kashim kumno A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2. Kita define kumno yangi A is less than or equal to B square ya. Mentah u A udah 1, u B udah 2. Kamu 2 square which implies 1 is less than or equal to 4. Kan true ya. Kamu A, B what? A, B belongs where? It belongs to the relation. Now, for symmetric, what do we need to check now? We haven't checked by B, A belongs where? It belongs to the relation. Mentapat, kadika reverse ya. Kamu B is less than or equal to what? Is equal to A square. Mentah B jong udah 2. A jong udah 1. Kamu 2 is less than or equal to 1. Kanika day M. Kanikam day nomor utu umlak penlong barit ya 1. Kamu hang ni A, B, what? B, A does not belongs where? It does not belongs to the relation. Ladau A, B udah relation, but B, A does not belongs to relation. Kamu ngin umlak penong ba? Kadeka symmetric. Tekum dong ngilak bento. Let A equal to 1, B equal to 2. Tingitip by A is less than or equal to B square. Kamu 1 is less than or equal to 2 square. 1 is less than or equal to 4, which is true. Tang ba menta panhapan shimya ka reverse ya. B less than or equal to A square. 2 is less than or equal to 1 square. Kamu 2 is less than or equal to 1. Is it true? Kan kamla bandai. Kamu which is not true. Here B is not what? B is not less than A square. Kamu B, A does not belongs where? Kamu B, A does not belongs where? B, A does not belongs to relation. Kamu here R is what? R is not symmetric. Teman-teman kapag habdo ngihapan pe kay transitive. Haka transitive ngihapan shim kanu teliki number, ngihapan shim lai teliki number. Teman-tangin pe baka day na M ka transitive relation. Mentangin pe ka transitive relation. Te haka transitive relation ngitip ba ngihapan shim kanu teliki ngihapan shim lai teliki numbers. Te lada ngihapan shim lai teliki numbers ngin pe nang dina kanuksa namar ngila tip lupa namar haka cingkeli kila ai ngi kumno ba it is not what? It is not transitive. Tenghapan shim ke examples. Tementa lada ngi shim kumno A is equal to 10, B is equal to 4 and C is equal to 2. Haka ban kon hapan pen I kumno A, B. Kamot A, B kan di kumno A is less than or equal to B square. Kamot A jong uday kanno uday 10 less than or equal to 4 square. 4 square uday kanno ngiti ba 4 square uday 16. Kamot 16 is greater than 10, which is what? Which is true. Kamot 10, 4 belong to R. Kamot A is less than or equal to B square. Then 10 is less than or equal to 4 square, which is true. Now tan next part ngihapan pen I kumno. Mengta part ngihapan pe kumno B, C. B, C kan di kumno B is less than or equal to C square. Kamot B uday kanno B uday 4. Now ta C square uday kanno 2 square. Kamot which is equal to 4 less than or equal to 4. Kamot 4 is equal to 4, which is true. Kamot ngilaban ong ba B, C uday relation. Menta how transitive the next what do we need to show? Kamot ngin happen I kumno ladaw A, B belongs to R. B, C belongs to R. Kapag handog ngihapan pen I. Menta ngihapan pen I kumno A, C belongs to a relation. Kamot ngihapan pen I kumno A is less than or equal to C square. A jong uday katno. A jong uday 10. C jong uday katno uday 2. Kamot 2 square. Kamot nginyo katno ni 10 is less than or equal to 4. Kadai about 4 or greater than 10 M. Kamla bandai ya. Kamot A, C what? What happened to A, C? Kamot kanong kumno A, C. Belong how belongs haka relation kapag ngila define kumno A is less than or equal to B square. Kapot hang ne nang ne A, C ngilay iba 10 is less than or equal to 4, which is not true. Kapot hang ne A, C does not belongs where? It does not belongs to relation. Kapot uni ladang ngi define yung A, C ngi define kumno kila ay ngi kumno kila batay ka relation. A should be less than or equal to what? C square. Hindi, nakanik examples kapag ngilay keng. Ngilay iba usipyo. umla ban yu umla ban umla ban read ya we ya usau tambah ning ya sipo is less than or equal to 4, which is not true ya. Kamot R is not what? R is not transitive. Na kini ke examples ki bang lakhen. Kamot hakan deka jingkeli ka bang lakhen menta. Kila define ya ka relation. Ki define kumno ya relation R kadai na ka kadai ka relation ngishim lagi sets of real numbers. Takadaw ngi haban perkhat bha kanlong kumno na relation lagi sets of real number. Te kila define ngi kumno A is less than or equal to B square. Te ngilayo na ka reflexive. But for a number greater than 1, it is what? It is true. But for a number less than 1, it is not true. Naman ngiti bah ki real number ki kentup ya ki we pat ki number ki bade ki rational numbers up. Ngila it is what? It is not true. Then ngimla pan penkut ba A is what? A is less than or equal to B square. Therefore, it is not what? Transitive. Nang ta for symmetric rule, ngila ashim ya kena examples. Tidak ngila ashim ya kena examples ngila iba. Hang niru ladang ashim 1, 2 ngi iba 1, 2 kare ke A belongs to a relation. Hangre nang ni pat ladang ishim ya ke reverse kata kade ke A B, A. Ladang ishim ya ke reverse ngi iba which is not true. Takadaw ngi laban ong ba R is what? R is not symmetric. Nang taha ka pakhadu transitive. Yaban shim kanno tali ki number lightly. Ngi A, B, it belongs where? It belongs to a relation. Nang ta B, C belongs to a relation. Tang ba kabakadu, it implies what? A, C belongs to a relation. Takadaw ngi haban check. Ba kadai na M, A, C belongs to a relation. Tiladang ngila akheng nang ne ngila iba kumno. A, C, it does not belongs where? It does not belongs to a relation. Kamot it implies that R is not what? R is not transitive. Kamot makan ne ngila ban penkut ba. Kumbaka jingkili ka oi kumno. R is not reflexive, nor symmetric, nor transitive. Ngatrai pila ban so tu ya kani ka jingkin kumno ban keng. Lada pidon ki jingkili pila ban ai ki comment section. Mentapat ngin page ya kani ka we pat ka jingkili. Mentapat ngin page ya ka jingkili ka balai. Ka jingkili ka balai ki kumno. Check whether the relation R defined in the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as R is equal to A, B, such that B is equal to A plus 1 is reflexive, symmetric, or transitive. Kamu kila yang ni baka set. Ngihaban shim kumno, ngihaban shim from 1 to what? From 1 to 6. Kila yang ni kumno ka relation A, B such that B is equal to A plus 1. Tementa ngin pet ngin kain kumno. Ngin thok kumno let A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Tikila ay ka relation A, B such that B is equal to A plus 1. Kaya ay kumno ngi B is equal to A plus 1. Gidan A, B Kamot hang ngi ngalak na ang banthok hajaka jong une ubi ngan thok kumno A plus 1. Kamot A plus 1. Ngin sim na A yaw ka value jong A. Ngin sim ya ka value jong A nakaset A, nakaset A. Kamot ngin sim ya ka value jong A, kamot A will belongs where? Belongs sa kaset A. Kamot A, such that A plus 1 belongs to A. Menta, ngiti ba, ngihaban sim nang ni. Kamot ki value ngihaban sim nang no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Kamot hang ni ladang ude 1, UE plus 1 kapot ubi undi kat no 1 plus 1 kan dekat no 2. Ladang ude 2 ubi undi kat no 3. Kumta tek ang ladang uni ude 6 hang ning yo kat no 7. Kapot nyapan sim kapot relation kapot ladang sim nang te ladang ude 1 ubi undi 2. Ladang ude 2 ubi ka value jong bi kan dekat no 3. 3 hang ning an yo 4, 4 hang ning an yo 5, 5 hang ning an yo 6. 6 handing an yo kanu 7 naman baling yo kumta naman yapan at plus 1 menta yapan check ya ke reflexive taken ba kumno reflexive ba ngide ban yo kumno ya ka reflexive 1, 1, 2, 2 hadu kanu hadu 6, 6 should belongs where it should belongs to the relation R. Ka relation jong hang ning yo ya kini ki number udon ne am 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, but 6, lada pipik bahai kini ki value kini ki ordered pairs bagi dan hang ni udon am ki balong kumju number reflexive ngi depan yo ya we kumju number kamu nang ni R is what? R is not reflexive. Bale number 1,1, U2,2, U3,3, lani hadu U6,6. It does not belongs where? It does not belongs to relation. Namar ngimdon ya kiniki ngimdon ya kiniki value how no ordered pairs. Namar kimdon ha kiniki relation bangila tho kamut R is not what? R is not reflexive. Menta kamasa ngin pe symmetric. Symmetric but transitive. Kamut symmetric ngin haban sim kuno. Kan mau symmetric ngin haban yo ladang asim 1,2 kamut undan ladang ni belongs to the relation. Kamut U2,1 ru unde. It belongs to the relation. Sibuk ladang asim yau 6,7. Ladang asim yau 6,7 udan haga relation. Kamut U7,6 should also belongs to where? Belongs to the relation. Tementa. Ladang hipit na klinik relation bagi divide. Udan U1,2. Udan na yang U2,1. Udan U2,1 right? Kamut U2,1 does not belongs R. Nang ladang asim yau 6,7. Udan U7,6 Udan kamut hang ningi iba udan UE, B, but B, A does not belongs where? It does not belongs to the relation. Kamut ngala man penkud hang ni ba R is what? R is not symmetric. Kamut ladani shim like examples 1,2 it belongs where? It belongs to the relation. But 2,1 does not belongs where? It does not belongs to relation. Kamut what happened? R is what? R is not symmetric. Menta kapakhandungin pa yang transitive. R is not transitive. As transitive nga haban sim kumno light liap menta sibola ladang asim 1,2 ladang asim 1,2 belongs to R nang tahang ni udan hang ni udan 2,3 nang ta udan 2,3 belongs to R hendri udan na U1,3 1,3 belongs to R naman haban sim kumno transitive A, B belongs to R, B, C belongs to R. It also implies that kumno A, C belongs to R. Mental ngala sim ni examples 1,2. 1,2 belong how A? Relation. 2,3 belongs to relation. Mental haban check 1,3. Ngadon na hang ni 1,3. Ladang ipit na kiniki ordered pairs badang ni done way 1,3 kamut 1,3 does not belongs to R. Lada uniu implies by does not belongs where don how relation R. Kamut uniu relation bangila ayo kini ke examples ki bangila asyim kamut it is not what? It is not transitive. Kamut R is not transitive as 1,2 belongs to R, 2,3 belongs to R. But 1,3 does not belong to where? Belongs to the relation. Kamut nakan de kacing keling lai iba kila ai lupai ngi ki numbers ki banga haban simya we yau relation. Te hadin nang topat kila define ya pengi ya relation kumno B is equal to A plus 1. Bre kila ai ngi A, B ya tagadong ngi thok kumno ne A, plus 1. Nang ta ladang kila asyim kini ngi sipat kini ki numbers sang ni ngila yo ya relation ku kini ki ordered pairs. Te ladang kila asyim kini ngila iba umdan we ru bangi yo ya uju number. A numbers and its image. Kamut it does not belong to relation. Kamut it is not what? Reflexive. Ladang asim ya symmetric rungi iba. Ladang 1,2 belongs to R. 2,1 does not belongs to R. Nang ta transitive rungi ya 1,2 belongs to R. 2,3 belongs to R. But 1,3 does not belongs to R. Hang ning laban kumno ba R is neither what? R is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. Katrai klak ban sngau thu kumno ban khenya kene kaching khay menta pat ngan ai ya ka home assignment ka ba phila ban pe na ka textbook kata ka de kaching kali ka basaw ka kumno show that the relation R is defined on show that the relation R in R kamot ladaki I bold R kamot kiti ki set of what? Set of real numbers. Kamot R in sets of real numbers define as ki define kumno relation R is equal to A, B such that A is less than B is reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. Kamu dah kadi kacing kali kabasau pidiban pen I bakalong kumno baka de reflexive but transitive but it is what? It is not symmetric. Kemudian sebelum ni baru ingin sampai pada hakawai ke video yang kita ki jingkeng ki barang sa. Tengin saya pit pada hakiwai pat ki video kumno ban keng. Kita me kacing keng ki bayar day bar kena exercise 1.1. Kemudian sebelum ni